When all of your concentrations are stable, we are ready to match our analyzers. Go to Menu Level 1 and press F5 Match. Notice when you enter match mode, there is a small time delay that's built into the instrument, and that allows time to flesh out the reference cell and to make sure that the reference is now only seeing air that's coming from the sample chamber. So right now, both analyzers are seeing the same air. So at this point, they should both be reading the same thing, and you can see that they are fairly close. If you previously matched your analyzers, you'll notice at the bottom of the screen there is a time since you previously matched, and then what concentrations for CO2 and water when you matched. When you're ready to match, go ahead and press F5, and you'll notice that the bottom line starts counting up from 0, and then you may also notice the concentrations change as well. Now that you're matched, you can go ahead and press Exit, F1. We are now ready to move on to our last box, which is measuring the first leaf. First of all, we need to turn on our light and set it equal to what the leaf has been used to seeing. If you are working with a greenhouse-grown plant, use your external quantum sensor to measure what the light intensity is at the plane of the leaf. If you are working with a plant that you have gotten from outside, again, use your external quantum sensor and set the light intensity equal to what that sensor measured at the plane of the leaf. If you are trying to measure shade-grown plants, for instance, most tropical house plants, they really have a very small photosynthetic response. So it would be much better to use either a greenhouse or an outdoor plant if they're available. To set the light intensity, go to Menu Level 2, F5, and turn your lamp on. Go down to Quantum Flux and press Enter and dial in the light intensity that you would like. I am going to select 1500 micromoles. Next, we want to start with a mid-range flow, so I will ask for a flow of 400 micromoles. We have already set our reference CO2 to 400, which should be close to what ambient is when we put the leaf in the chamber. When all of your asterisks have gone away, go ahead and clamp onto your first leaf. Once you have clamped onto your leaf, make sure that your area and stomatal ratio are set appropriately. Those can be found on Menu Level 3. If you are working with a grass, most stomatal ratios for grasses are 1, where they have equal number of stomates on both sides of the leaf. If you are working with a broadleaf, it's more common to have more stomata on one side versus the other side. So you would enter something like 0.5 or 2 or a similar number. Many times these numbers are published in the literature. However, if you can't find them, then there is a way to estimate what your stomatal ratio is with the 6400. And what you can do is you can put a piece of Scotch tape over the back 3 holes. This is the plate.